Hey guys, this week in science, you guys are going to be learning about natural resources. You guys are going to be reading pages 303 all the way to page 316 in your science workbooks, okay? I want you guys to think about what a natural resource is. Okay, we've talked about this before in social studies, but now we're going to be learning a little bit more about it through science. Okay, so a natural resource is something that comes from nature that people can use. So think about trees. Trees come from nature. Okay, and we use trees for wood. Okay, we use wood for many different things, building houses, for paper, for pencils. During the winter when it's really cold, we use wood in our fireplaces, okay? So wood would be a natural resource, okay? I want you to think about the engage your brain question. How does this wind farm help people use a natural resource? So I want you to look at the picture, okay? You see lots of windmills, okay, on this huge farm. Okay, when I am driving down to Brownsville, I see a lot of wind farms on my way. I like to take pictures of them because I think they're really interesting and really cool because I don't see any around here. I want you guys to think about how we can use wind energy and why would it be collected on a farm? Okay. I want you to think about ways that it might be useful to humans, okay? You guys are going to record your answer on the lines, okay? As you read, you can come back and answer that, or if you already know, you can answer it now. Okay, we're going to go over some vocabulary words first. Our first vocabulary word is natural resource, which I said is something that comes from nature that people can use. Okay, and you have renewable resource. A renewable resource would be one that can be replaced easily. So one would be trees. Trees can be replaced easily because we can plant more trees. So that would be considered a renewable resource. You also have non-renewable resources. And those are those that cannot be replaced easily, such as oil, gas, and water. Those are ones that we need to conserve, okay? You also have fossil fuels. And those are fuels that are formed over many years from the remains of once living organisms. Okay, so oil and coal and natural gas, okay, those are fossil fuels, okay, and they are also non-renewable resources, okay. Another word is conservation. Conservation is saving resources by using them wisely. So when we talked about reuse, recycle, those are ways that you can conserve natural resources, because if we don't conserve, then one day we might not have them to use, okay? And then the last vocabulary word is pollution. We've talked about pollution before. Pollution is harmful substances in the environment, such as smoke and garbage, chemicals. So this can all get into our water, okay, which can pollute it. The air can get air pollution. So like when we drive our cars a lot, we are polluting the air, unfortunately. Also, burning fossil fuels, that can pollute the air. Okay, waste can get into our water, which causes pollution. So there's different types of pollution. There's land pollution, water pollution, and air pollution. So you guys are going to read a little bit about those things, okay? So you guys are going to read about natural resources, non-renewable and renewable, and how they can be conserved. Okay. You guys are going to be learning about different things that are made from natural resources, things that come from earth, so like plants, like cotton. Cotton is a natural resource, and we use cotton to make all kinds of things, clothing, sheets for our bed, towels. Okay, so there's a lot of things that come from natural resources that we use. So you guys are going to be reading about that. I want want you to make sure you highlight or underline your vocabulary words as you're reading. Also, the active reading, I want you to make sure you guys do that as well. You guys are going to learn about the effects of pollution. So land pollution, water pollution, and air pollution, what causes all of those things. You guys are going to learn how to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Okay, we've actually have done things where we've used recyclable things to make something new that we can use. Then you guys are going to do Sum It Up on page 314. So you guys are going to change the circled part of each statement to make it correct. So for like number 1, renewable resources are natural resources that will run out. Well, that is not what renewable resources is. So you will circle will run out, and then you will write can be replaced easily. Okay, that is what renewable resources are. Okay, so they will not run out. So I want you to change the circled part and write it correctly on the lines. Okay, then on page 315, you have wordplay. So you are going to read the clues carefully, and then you guys are going to complete the puzzle by answering the clues with the words at the bottom. So you have a word box at the bottom. You have natural resources, renewable, non-renewable, fossil fuels, reduce, conservation, reuse, pollution, and recycle. So those are the words you will use. And then on page 316, you guys are going to apply concepts. So you're going to circle the renewable resources at the top, and then you're going to mark an X on the ones that are non-renewable resources, okay? And then you're going to identify each situation as an example of reducing, reusing, or recycling at the bottom. So you're going to read the statement, and then you're going to write one of those, okay? If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to email me. Please submit this by Tuesday morning. Thanks. Have fun learning about natural resources.